Good morning, King William High School teachers. Today what I'm going to show you is MAP. We kind of covered this all last year, but I wanted to make an updated video to show you some of the newer things that will help you. So first thing you need to do is to go to your website, teach.mapnwea.org. And when you do this, you're going to see the login page. Your username is your email address, your password. If you don't remember it, just click on this button and it will email you a new password. You log in. There we go. You'll get to a screen that looks similar to this. Now, on the left-hand side, you might see less options, but the one that you need is Manage Test Sessions. First thing you need to do is find students to test. Select King William High School. I have been recommending to teachers to make one big session for all their students. And the reason that I have recommended that this year is because that seems to be helping teachers, because they can just keep the same test session open all day. And then whenever students come in to make up a test, it doesn't matter if they're in different classes. They can just sit in your classroom all at once and make up the test. So if that's what you want to do, that's great. But if not, if you want to go ahead and still make 4 or 5 different math sessions for your different classes, that's completely up to you. But I'm just going to do one test session. So find your name in the instructor list. Again, you can pick the different classes if you want to do it by classes. Okay, and I'm on test history search. That's weird. Make sure you're on student search and then hit search. All right, we'll pull up all your students' names. They should all be checked. Add students. Okay, and they should all be here. Now, this is a really important step because we're getting into a lot of problems in the middle school and the elementary school for people who did not follow this step. So this is really, 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 really important. If you once you get to this point and you have your student list here, you have all your students picked, you're going to select all and assign a test. You guys do, I believe, Reading 6+ and assign. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because you saw how many tests there were for the kids to pick from. They almost, like every class, there's usually at least 2 or 3, no matter how many times you say what test to pick, they are going to pick the wrong test. So I definitely highly recommend just going ahead and assigning them the test immediately. So whenever they go to log in, they'll only see one option. They won't have all those options anymore. So very important. A kid that's not supposed to be there, maybe since we did the uploads from Power School to the time you're giving the test, you can always just click on the one student. Sorry. And remove the student from the list. All right, when you go to save your session, name it something really easy to type in because this is what the students are going to have to type in. So I've just been telling people, do your last name. Okay, so now everything is set. You're ready for the day of testing. So you come back to teach.mapnwea.org, this website right here. You log in again. You're going to go back to Manage Test Sessions. You're going to go down to Save Test Sessions. As you can see, I have a few, but you should have the one that you just put together right there. So you click on it. You hit Test Now. Okay, so whenever your students get to their screen to log in, they're going to see a place to put in the test session name, so that's green, and they're going to see a place to put in the password, so it's 6020. Every time you end the testing session and begin it again, it will give you a new password, but the session name should stay the same. Okay, from here, if you have more students, you can add more students, do what you need to do. Once they're in, they will get to a screen where they need to just confirm their name, and then it will be sent to you. You'll see the number here to be confirmed. The number will go up for the students who are waiting for you so they can start their test. You just hit confirm now. It only refreshes this page every 60 seconds. So if you know you have like 15 kids who are waiting to be confirmed and they're just not showing up yet, you can hit refresh status, and that will refresh it immediately so you can confirm them. Okay, so a couple of troubleshooting tips that I want to go through this year that we've seen a lot of. So let's say your student has been confirmed, but then something happens and they were kicked out of the program. So if their status here, confirmed, but they were kicked out and now their name's not in the list anymore, you need to click on that student, select action, and hit do not confirm. Once you do that, it will take them back to this awaiting student status. They might have to restart their machine, but then after that, they log in again and they'll be able to see their name in that list. Okay, so what if this status is testing and the student was kicked off the system and needs to get back into the test? So if that happens, you just select the student again, hit select action, you're going to pause the student, then you're going to select them again, and you're going to hit suspend, and then one more time you're going to select them again and you're going to hit test again, and that will move him back to this awaiting student status. So again, that was pause, then suspend, then test again, and it will not erase the things that he's already done. Okay, so that's a couple of the problems I've been seeing other than the test assignment not being right. So that covers, I think, about 95% of the issues you're gonna see. Whenever you are finished with the testing session, let's say you have a couple students who are still testing or not ready to be done yet, you can just click on their names, and you're going to do the pause, and then you're going to do the suspend, and then you can hit end testing session, and just make sure you save and exit. Whenever they come back in to make up their test, they are just going to log in with your session name, your password, whatever it is that time, and they're going to get to the confirm screen. You're going to hit confirm now whenever they get there, and after you confirm, it will ask you if you want them to resume their test, and you're going to say yes. So that's how you get back into this session the next day. All right, so the other big thing is that on the Chromebooks, when you're testing it on the Chromebooks, you have to make sure that they're going through the app, not through the online browser. This is different this year. This is not the same. And I have some pictures that I'm going to send you as screenshots, but it is very, 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 very important that you follow the directions of the screenshots, that you do not let them log in. Do not let the students log in. Down in the left-hand corner on the Chromebook, there's the word apps, and you're going to click on that, and then you'll see MAP is an app right there in the corner. So they don't even need to log in. So we shouldn't have any login issues tomorrow whenever you're giving your test, because students do not need to log in order to take the test. All right, so and also again in Windows, it's just the start button and NWEA map. And I can send you directions on that as well. All right, if you have any questions, just feel free to email me and I will help you the best I can. Thanks, guys.